Today we are going to describe some NCERT problems of Is Matter Around Us Pure for class 9. The first question is, what do you mean by pure substances? So pure substances, those substances which are made up of same kinds of particles. Here pure substances are made up of same kinds of particles. Example, water. Water is made up of only one kinds of particles. Each particle is made up of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. And iron. Iron is made up of only one types of atoms, that is atoms of iron. So this is pure substance. Define emulsion. Emulsion is a colloidal solution. Emulsion is a colloidal solution in which dispersed phase and dispersion medium both are liquids. Emulsion is colloidal solution in which dispersed phase and dispersion medium both are liquid. Examples, milk, face cream. Examples, milk and face cream. Next is write dispersed phase, dispersion medium and example of following colloidal solution. Here we have to put examples of foam, gel and emulsion. Let us discuss all these are colloidal solution. We have to write dispersed phase and dispersion medium, and one additional is examples of all these colloidal solution. Foam is colloidal solution in which dispersed phase is gas. Dispersed phase, that is very small quantity, and the dispersion medium either solid or liquid. It may be solid or liquid dispersion medium. Examples, shaving cream and rubber. Shaving cream, here it is the example of foam, that is colloidal solution in which dispersed phase is gas and dispersion medium is liquid. In rubber sponge, this is also example of foams in which gas and solids. Gas is dispersed phase and dispersion medium is solid. Next one is gel. Gel is also colloidal solution in which dispersed phase is liquid and dispersion medium solid. Example, cheese, butter. These are the example of gel. Next one is emulsion. Emulsion is also one of the colloidal solution in which both are liquid, that is dispersed phase and dispersion medium both are liquid phase. Example, milk and face cream. Let us discuss next question is, name the technique to separate following mixers. Butter from cream. This is the mixture of different densities and colloidal solution. This is colloidal solution, and generally colloidal solution is separated by centrifugation method. This is centrifugation method. Salt from seawater. This is, one is salt is non-volatile and water is volatile. So it can be separated by method, that is evaporation. In evaporation we are not getting pure salt. So instead of evaporation, one or more method is utilized, that is crystallization. One is crystallization method. ammonium chloride from sand. Ammonium chloride is sublimate substances, and sand is not a sublimate substance, non-volatile it is. So it can be separated by sublimation method. Iron from sulfur powder. You know, iron is magnetic substances. Sulfur powder is non-magnetic substances. So it can be separated by magnetic separation method. Fifth one is different pigments from extract of petals. Different pigments from extract of petals. So color pigments can be separated by chromatography. Next question is, which of the following will show Tyndall effect? Tyndall effect, that is scattering of light by teeny particles, but the particles of solution do not show Tyndall effect. That is homogeneous mixture, that is also called solution, do not show Tyndall effects. Let us describe each, whether it is homogeneous or heterogeneous. Copper sulfate solution, it is homogeneous. And it will not show Tyndall effect. It will not show Tyndall effect. Star solution. Star solution is heterogeneous, or you can say it is colloidal solution. Colloidal solution. And therefore it will show Tyndall effect. It will show Tyndall effect. Milk and water solution. It is also colloidal solution. And it will also show Tyndall effect. Fourth is salt and water solution. Salt and water solution is homogeneous solution. It is homogeneous solution. Therefore, it will not show Tyndall effect. It means, so two solution will be there, star solution and milk and water solution will show Tyndall effect. Next question is, how are sol, solution and suspension different from each other? Sol is colloidal solution. It is the colloidal solution in which dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is liquid. One example we can give here. Milk of magnesia is example of sol. Solution, it is homogeneous mixed solution, and its particle is 1 nanometer or less than 1 nanometer. It is solution. Examples, sugar and water solution or salt and water solution. Suspension, it is heterogeneous and its particle is visible. We can see the particles of suspension. It is greater than 10 to the power minus 7 meter. Sol will show Tyndall effect. It will show Tyndall effect. Sol will show Tyndall effect. Solution, it will not show Tyndall effect because its particles are very small. And suspension, it also show Tyndall effect because its particle is very weak, big enough to scatter light. Size of particles of soul, it is 10 to the power between 10 to the power minus 9 meter to 10 to the power minus 7 meter. 10 to the power minus 9 meter, it means 1 nanometer to 10 to the power minus 7 meter colloidal solution. Homogeneous, either it is 1 nanometer or less than 1 nanometer, and it is very small. Next is heterogeneous. It is more than 10 to the power minus 7 meter. It is the particles of suspension is greater than both colloidal solution as well as solution. Classify amongst elements, compounds and mixtures. The list are given here: iron, water, soil, sand, sugar, etc. So all these are the things are given, and we have to classify amongst element, compound and mixture. Let us discuss iron. Iron, that is a element because it is made up of same kinds of substance. That's why it is element. Next is water. Water is compound because it is chemically made up of atoms of different elements in fixed proportion, and its chemical formula is H2O. So it is compound. Soil is mixture. Soil is mixture because it contains different things in different ratios like minerals, water, germs. So many things are present in soil. So it is mixture. Next is sand. Sand is a compound because it is made up of atoms of different element in fixed proportion, and its chemical formula is SiO2, silicon oxide. Next is sugar. Sugar is also compound because it is combined with fixed chemical ratio of atoms of different elements. Its formula is C12H22O11. Air is mixture of different gases, so it is mixture. Nitrogen, oxygen, all these are the composition of air. Sodium chloride, it is compound. Sodium chloride, chemical formula of sodium chloride is NaCl. It is made up of atoms of different element in fixed ratio. Copper is element. Copper is element because it is made up of same kinds of atoms. Diamond, it is the allotropic part of carbon, and its symbol is C. And next is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is compound. Carbon dioxide is compound, and its chemical formula is CO2. Gold is element. Its symbol is Au. Marble is chemical compound, and its chemical formula is CaCO3, calcium carbonate. It is calcium carbonate. And this is last one, seawater. Seawater is mixture of salt, water and sand and other minerals. Next question, write observations due of followings. Here first one is, an aqueous solution of sugar is heated strongly to dryness. If aqueous solution of sugar will be heated, then water will be evaporated and sugar will remain in the vessels. Here we will obtain sugar in solid form of sugar. Next is, iron filling and sulfur powder is heated. If iron filling and sulfur powder will be heated, then chemical reactions will taking place. Iron will react with sulfur and it form iron sulfides. This will form iron sulfide and chemical change will take place. A beam of light is passed through colloidal solution. If a light will pass through the colloidal solution, then path of light will be visible. This phenomena is known as Tyndall effect. So what will obtain? We will observe path of light visible. That is due to Tyndall effect. Here dilute HCl is added to the zinc powder. Zinc is a metal, and if any acid HCl, hydrochloric acid, is added in metal, then it produce hydrogen gas. Here zinc react with HCl and produce liberate hydrogen gas. Next question here, draw flow sheet diagram to separate the mixture of camphor, sand and iron. Here the mixture is given camphor, sand and iron. Now we have to separate it by flow sheet diagram. We have to show how can we separate. It is, you can see in this mixture camphor, that is sublimate substance, iron is magnetic substance. So by which methods we can separate one by one? Iron. First let us separate iron from the mixture by magnetic separation method. Magnetic separation. If we apply magnetic separation, then we will obtain iron and rest will be camphor and sand remain in mixture and iron is separated. Again we have camphor and sand. Then next we will apply sublimation method. Sublimation method. In sublimation method we will get camphor from the mixture and it will be separated from sand. Thus by magnetic separation method iron will be separate, and by sublimation method camphor will be separated from the sand. Last question of this video is calculate the mass of Na2SO4. Na2SO4 is sodium sulfate. Required to prepare its 20% mass by mass percent. 20% mass by mass percent of sodium sulfate is given. 20% solution in 100 gram H2O. 100 gram H2O. So what are the things given? We have to write here mass by mass percent, that's equal to 20%. Mass of water here is equal to mass of water is 100 gram, that is solvent. Now we have to calculate the mass of Na2SO4. So let the mass of Na2SO4 is equal to x unit, that is x gram. Again mass by mass percent is equal to mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. Mass by mass percent is given 20. Mass of solute is not given, that is x, just we have supposed, and mass of solution, that is mass of solute plus mass of solvent. So it will be by cross multiplication we can multiply 20x plus 2000 is equal to x, or here also will be 100. So 20x plus 2000 is equal to 100x. So 2000 will be 80x, or x will be equal to 2000 divided by 80. 4 2s are 4, 50s are, that's equal to 25 gram. So there is mass of Na2SO4. Mass of Na2SO4 is 25 gram. Today we have discussed about the problems related with the relation is matter around us pure. In next videos some of the more questions we will discuss regarding this lesson. Okay, thank you.